What is going on, everybody? My name is AJ and we are here playing the Outer Worlds 2. I've decided it is time to play an all flaws playthrough of this game. Some of these flaws have benefits and some of them, I mean, most of the flaws have benefits, but some of them are real bad. So we'll see what we get and we'll go from there. All right. So here is the build as it is. I'm going to sort of stick with speech and lockpick. I've got some observational skills that I want to give him as well, and one gun perk to give him some trick shot. So we'll see how this works out, but all flaws, baby. Let's do this. Consumerism. Apparently this flaw is related to pre-order, which is great. All right, so this is our first flaw. You're the reason our marketing works. Promotions and sales have riddled your brain and you're more interested in buying the next big thing than financial planning. Negative 15% vendor prices, negative 10% sale value at vendors. We're accepting all flaws, starting with this one. So their prices are lower, but what they'll offer me for items is also lower. It's okay. I accidentally, I didn't even realize it. I accidentally accepted Kaur's quest, and because this is not what I normally do, but I'm out of save slots. So I am going to have to finish her quest because I don't have any other saves prior to that moment. Man. Oh, it's happened. I finally got a second flaw. So missing only a shot or two doesn't matter. You have already reloaded. If you ever let a weapon run out of ammo, you'll deal less damage for a short time, but all your guns now hold more ammo. This is one of those that's an interesting one. So you get 50% more magazine size, but if you let it go empty, you will do 40% less damage. This will be interesting.
But maybe that's just me.
What? Another flaw. Okay. Life hasn't been easy for you, but you've learned to power through any of your disadvantages and come out better for it. This flaw drastically changes the experience and is not recommended for first-time playthroughs. Oh, so this automatically makes me take flaws, but I get an extra perk point every 5 levels. Well, this is a take all flaws, flawed hero.
Go ahead and blast them if you want. I ain't stopping you.
So I now have another perk point. Oh no. Easily distracted? What? Your skills are erratic, to say the least. But a jack of all trades is oftentimes better than a master of one. You can raise more skills faster, though it'll be harder to ever maximize any particular one. When leveling, you can only add skill points to your lowest non-zero skill, or any skill you have no points in already. Shit. God damn it. Okay. So that means there's no strategic skill point placement. Like, because I'm a jack of all trades, I'm going to have to focus on these that I've got. So gun, then engineering, and then they'll have to get to 3 for me to then be able to start putting points into the other ones. Okay, so this is going to be difficult to get everything up. So essentially, I've committed myself to five skills, and I will have to switch to them. I can't ever put skill points in the ones that are higher than the others. So I'll have to, every time I get skill points, I'll have to evenly distribute them, or it'll force me. Oh, that one sucks. Also, I'm about to sabotage the whole operation. Which I didn't do last time, so this will be interesting, but I have to keep the Spacer's Choice people cool with me. Okay, so I'm not gonna seal anything. And theoretically, that'll break everything, right?
What have you done? The uranium now spews from the hangar more thickly than ever.
Not sure, really. I was trying to fix the leak and the gas started erupting everywhere.
The damage must have been more advanced than we thought. I knew I should have pushed the repairs earlier. Sure, a few may have died, but the mission might still have been salvaged. This is my fault. The blame lies squarely on my shoulders. I gambled on an outsider rather than trusting my own resources, and now the price is paid.
Are you okay?
With this failure, I have likely doomed this entire island to the tender mercies of our enemies. No more will our stalwart subjects reap the bounty of this land. No more would the pleasant whine of servos accompany our mechanical servants in their noble servitude.
Wow, you're really taking this hard.
Instead, this island will be trampled by the boots of our enemies. Its resources stripped bare, leaving nothing of the beauty we've cultivated over long years. As our stewardship is cast aside like so much detritus, harmony will be lost, and chaos will reign. Praise will give way to slogans, duty to greed, honor to contractual obligation. Freaks and worse will despoil that which is left behind, while bureaucrats will use this once proud land as a springboard for their superficial and petty ambitions.
By the law, this has to be a record of some kind.
And with the island's fall, I may have dealt a crippling blow to the Protectorate itself. Our foes will use this place as a stepping stone, eating their way deeper into Eden like ravenous maggots. And it will all be my fault. I'll be remembered, if any of us is, as the one who lost it all.
Is it over? Did you finally get that out of your system?
Yes, I suppose I have. Now please, leave me be.
So sorry, man. I kind of feel bad. I'm leveling up like crazy, though. You know what I mean? Bad knees. Oh, no. You spent... years spent crouching have really done a number on your knees. They ache and squeak, but as long as you stay crouching, you can ignore the pain. Effects, plus 50% crouch speed. Crouching emits a 10-meter radius sound that hostiles can hear and investigate. Sweet. That's what I want. That's what I want.
What is it? Loose your words. I'm listening.
I did what needed to be done at the repair center.
Scouts reported a plume of smoke thick and wide billowing from the facility. Sure didn't seem to be mechanical exhaust. Got more to report?
The people at the repair facility weren't hostile. Felt a little bad sabotaging them.
Though I don't understand your soft-hearted tendencies, you do good work. So I can lower myself to easing your emotional load. Anyone still living at that repair facility is safe. They'll be stuck there trying to fix the facility for the whole war. And we won't attack it, since we know it's ruined. Now, moving on to my aiding you. Normally I'd send you to the bridge and allot troops to aid you, but the bridge has already been cleared. That aside, your target's the Skycutter Tower. Seems it was recently reactivated, and by our engineers' metrics, might be useful in overloading the Vox's defenses.
What's the Skycutter Tower?
It's a protectorate power generation facility. Utilizes the wilds of the air currents to turn generator rotors or some such nonsense. I care more for logistics than engineering.
What'll you do now that you have the bridge?
Keep it, by blood and by steel. My troops may have acted without my go-ahead, but I'll be drawn and quartered before I squander what they've given me. It's a protectorate power generation facility. Utilizes the wilds of the air currents to turn, not at the bridge at least, but the rest of the island shall make up for its absence. Bet my sidearm on it. Once you pass to the northern end of the island and enter the Skycutter, you'll need to find the tower's power routing controls. Mayhaps you can wreak some chaos at the Vox. Step light, though. There's no protectorate gallivanting near the tower, which, like as any, means something bloodthirsty lurks within. Stay intact.
Okay. Hey, Zeke.
Yeah.
Come here. Look at my new helmet. Look what it does to my vision. You want to see what it is?
Yes.
Oh, the idle camera doesn't show outside of the... Okay, well, we're gonna have to do this. He's got a bucket on his head.
Is that one of the what's it called glitches or things you'll have to quote that you have to use all of
Oh,
them?
the flaws? No. But, whew, if I were looking for a flawed helmet, this would be it, because I can't see anything. Apparently, it helps you become camouflaged while standing completely still. So it's actually a really good helmet, but I can't see anything. I don't even know where my gun's pointing. I mean, I kind of do. Crazy, right?
You should will and say, guys, I found a flawed helmet.
Found a right here. Well, yeah, right now I'm wearing this.
You should wear the and the helmet and say, guys, I found a flawed helmet.
This helmet sucks.
The bucket.
Enter the bucket. All right. I got another flaw. Oh no, why? Why did I get this one? Treacherous, you're not made for fighting fairly. Your max health is reduced, but enemies lose track of you quicker and you deal bonus sneak attack damage. Minus 25 base health, minus 25% base health, plus 50% enemy awareness depletion rate, and plus 100% sneak damage. I did not build this character right for this. Gluttony. Food, food, food. You don't let a single bite or drop go to waste. Your food and drink now heal more, but you move a bit slower in combat. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Oh, god dang it. Kleptomania, but why? Why not now? All right, so you just have to have it. Doesn't matter what it is. but if it isn't yours, you want it. You'll occasionally steal things automatically, but anything you've stolen sells for significantly more. Warning, this flaw significantly changes the experience while in settlement. Not advised for players looking for a relaxing experience in towns. No. Oh no. I'll just randomly steal stuff. Great. Great, this... Alright, the game has changed. I have to accept every flaw. Now. Oh, and now I'm gonna just randomly steal stuff. Let's go into town real quick. I just want to see how bad this is. So it's just occasional, right? He doesn't always steal stuff. Just trying to see like how long it takes before it's like a 5% chance or something like that. But it is still a chance that he'll just like reach out and grab something. All right, we're about ready to get out of here. I don't think there's any more quests except for ascending the Howling Tower, which is over here. So we'll do that. I don't know what this one's supposed to do. Suggest overloading the Fox Relay exterior defenses, which can be done. Okay, maybe that'll be fine. It's called Thunderstruck. It might be worth doing this quest just for that. You've been thunderstruck. Crash of thunder. Heavy attacks with this weapon will send forward a thunderous projectile to shock foes.
What is it? Loose your words. I'm listening.
I completed that. Oh, what you wanted me to, the Skycutter
Good
Tower.
work. Sure, it'll aid your path into the box, presuming you keep your nerve.
Okay. I have 3 perks. Oh, because I'm level 10. God. Okay. I'll think about it. Seems like last call. We're gonna finish this.
Oh, these damned bodies. Why can't we just bury the lot of them? Oh, even my damned hammer. I politely request you cease defiling the corpses of our fall. Be forewarned. We are in a heightened state of alarm due to unprecedented events. Unless you have official business here, I suggest you move on. Move on and leave me to hang all of these bodies, which I must shamefully confess may be beyond my capabilities, even without your distraction. Is that you there? Why do you have an Auntie's Choice abomination in tow?
Careful now. You're speaking to a soldier who could put one between your eyes at 100 paces back. Lucky for you, I'm here in good faith.
Bah, no matter. I cannot afford to worry over you. I have a grave number of bodies to hang and not enough time to hang them. Now, what is it that you want?
By the authority of Hogarth's writ of conscription, you report to me. Now let me pass.
Vigilant Hogarth sent you?
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could help, but he's been named a traitor. These credentials might as well be stained in protectorate blood. That being said, I am from Westport. If Hogarth trusts you, let's just say I'm willing to listen. The Brigadier sees enemies everywhere, sappers in every shadow. Approaching him under questionable license is to risk being shot. It's too dangerous for us both.
You said yourself Hogarth's trustworthy. His orders are valid. Please let me in.
While it pains me to act in what might be contrary to the Brigadier's personal conviction, I do believe the Sovereign would expect me to honor the Vigilance Station. Still, I can't simply have you saunter through the gates. It would cause a terrible stir. Though there must be a way. The gibbets. There is little view of who's within them, so I can use them to haul you into the station without notice. I won't lock them, so you can free yourself once inside.
Before we proceed, I'm looking for Augustine de Veres. I believe she worked here.
I remember her. She and I occasionally met to take pot shots at the local crabber population. She worked on the command floor. There's a chance she lingers, quietly continuing her work. Or she could be dead. Regardless, it has been quite some time since I saw her. Allow me to open them for you and your companions. Getting folks inside can be a little tricky, and try not to move much or they'll start swinging something fierce.
I mean, this is less than ideal.
Hope I never see the inside of one of those again.
This cannot be happening. Not again. Come, quickly. We must all bear witness.
Technicians Acna and Gastrell, you stand accused of manufacturing a fatal flaw in one of our valued dragoons. Have you any last words to express your shame?
That dragoon was already defective. Oh, we were only rebuilding the logic assembly so that...
At last, the truth alights. I hope this belated confession unburdens your conscience, though it will do nothing to commute your sentence. On the charges of sabotage and treason most contemptible, I find you both guilty.
No. No, please! This is all a misunderstanding. We're loyal.
Jeez.
More loyal subjects executed. And valued technicians, no less. I cannot see how reducing our own manpower guides us down a path to victory. Wait. I recognize you. From Horizon Point. Yes, just outside the skip labs before the incident. We helped one another, didn't we? You with my record and I with the bridge. Please tell me you were not responsible for all the evil that transpired afterward.
Yeah, I'll show the writ. Relax. I'm here on behalf of the Vigilant Hogarth to help you overthrow Montelli.
Others named Hogarth a traitor, but I never believed it. If anything, Montelli is inflicting more injury to the Protectorate right now than the whole of what Hogarth is accused of. In any case, the writ all but obliges me to aid you. Perhaps now we can put an end to all of this lunacy. If I can just speak with Montelli, maybe I can persuade him to stand down. Go to his terminal. Search for any information on it that may be deployed against him. Also, while you're there, notify High Command that I'm taking control of the station.
Hogarth warned me you would want to try that. He thinks it's a bad idea.
I'll admit there's some risk in having my actions misinterpreted. I could be named a traitor, as Vigilant Hogarth was. Or sent to mental refreshment. No. Surely High Command will understand the need for this transfer of power. What I do now, I do for the Protectorate, not myself. Besides, Montelli is not merely my superior. He's also an old friend. I must make some attempt to get through to him. Remind him of what true service to the Protectorate means.
The writ obliges us to obey Hogarth. His orders are to kill Montilli, not talk him down.
Why did you not mention any of this before? Never mind. If this is indeed the Vigilance will, then what other choice can be made? Much as I prefer a peaceable solution, you're right. The Protectorate would be made stronger by his passage. If he cannot serve as a general, he may yet serve as an example. It would still be best to investigate Montelli's terminal for anything that might unsettle or unbalance him before our confrontation.
Good idea. I'll look for that terminal once upstairs. I'm actually gonna do this. I know this will be difficult for you. I'm sorry.
Difficult? No. It's necessary.
Oh God.
Practically mandatory given Montelli's behavior. It's what the Protectorate requires of me. What does it matter if I am disquieted at the thought of sullying my hands with my friend's blood? Such rumination is only a gateway to further turmoil and vexation. No. This is honorable. The right thing to do. It has to be.
How am I supposed to get upstairs, by the way?
You will need your own access card to get upstairs. Blank keycards can often be found in the contraband room, and there's a terminal for encoding access in the security office. Head through the door to the right and continue down the hall. You should find your way without much trouble. Oh, but mind the guards. They'll still attack you on sight. I will join you as soon as you go to confront Montelli. In the meantime, I'll gather what weapons and allies I can.
Did you hear Montelli lock the thrusters?
I heard nothing, and neither did you.
But if the box relay launches, we won't be able to change its trajectory. It could land on one of our towns.
Might have a problem.
Actions of our brigadier.
No, of course not.
I was sure I misunderstood you.
Armed and ready. My thrust issues, Commander.
Forever vigilant. Lowers. Inquest complete. I am inclined to give chase. That somebody?
Okay. So I feel like during stealth, I should not talk myself. Will they hear me through the video game? I already had one of those, but sure. High security lockbox. Okay, what else we got? It was not seasoned. Unless I miss my guess, it seems to be a powerful hallucinogenic of some kind. I just love walking down corridors. It's my favorite. Where am I?
What if his orders are going against the paradigm?
Grab the G. Grab the G.
Back in business.
Corbin's probably gonna be like, did you have to kill so many people? No, I chose to. Oh, or lockpick. I didn't see that. Okay. Cool.
To do your job is a virtue.
Time to earn our commission. Back in business.
There's a little sneaky hole down there. Maybe that's what I do after this next bit. I don't know.
Damned if I go. Can I remain unsullied under the command of a rambling, nonsensical persecutor?
Right shifty-looking individual, if you ask me.
Oh. That's right. Totally legit person. I have my credentials.
Oh, hello there. You seem to have caught me at a most inopportune time. Was just, patrolling the sewers, monitoring for suspicious activity. Now, I must kindly ask that you vacate the vicinity. Your presence here is proving distracting, to put it mildly.
I don't work here. I'm with the Earth Directorate.
The what? Word to the wise. A protectorate station is hardly the place to be making light of one's affiliations. Brigadier Montelli would be ecstatic to hear you spout such humorous quips. You'd be labeled a heretic. But I'm sure he'd chuckle as you swung from the gallows.
I wasn't joking. I'm a trained agent.
Forgive my unease. I thought Montelli sent you to see to my execution, or some other absurdity. I don't know what's going on here. The station's changed. It's become a damn charnel house, stained with the blood of my brothers and sisters. I don't know what to do. I just don't wish to die. I can't.
You can always try leaving through the sewers. Save yourself from what's happening here.
That'd be a fine idea. If only there weren't a group of starving raptidons that saw fit to make a den so close to the grate.
I killed all the reptons. You can leave safely.
I can? Oh, suppose I'm now off to a world filled with uncertainty, savage wildlife, and miscreants always on your heels. Here, this key card should unlock a storage cache up above. It has some supplies in it that'll likely do you more good than they have me.
Turned it to goo.
Hey there. Reveal yourself.
Ow!
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Commander, you're bleeding.
Oh crap. Oh crap.
Got a distraction for you. You lot couldn't hit the bomb side of a freighter. Susceptible to.
Damn. Oh no.
Commander, you're bleeding.
It's really good to see you here there, Niles.
Ghost, not to loot.
Okay, here we go. Oh, God. I almost dropped my controller. That was rough. Oh, I ate food. With an auto dock here that makes me think that we're about to fight a boss. What? What the heck? I didn't even know this was a thing. Observation's not that bad of a skill then. I've not been looking for that, so I'll start doing that from here on out.
Appears our good brigadier is being guided by someone else's hand. You wager that influence is what pushed him over the edge?
Probably.
Looks like Montelli's crazy goes up the chain of command. Figures. None of this ever happens in a vacuum.
What now? Ah, an intruder. Of course. I was warned the paradigm would test me, and here you have arrived. And Corbin. By your presence, am I to understand that you've turned renegade as well? Of all the serpents writhing beneath my boot, you were the last I expected to strike at me.
The only renegade here is you, Umberto. You forced my hand through your paranoia and cruelty.
I'm killing traitors, seditionists. I am purging our prized garden of chokeweed and all manner of slithering things. My methods may seem callous, but a swift response to treason is necessary to prevent this crisis from worsening.
Crisis? Are you talking about the war with Auntie's Choice?
Auntie's Choice? Bah! The invaders are vacuous opportunists dead from the cholera. They would not have found purchase here if not for the festering rot already in our soil.
Festering rot? Hell of a way to speak of your own forces, Brigadier.
Or perhaps your Auntie's Choice simply lacks the standards to separate out mediocrity. Nevertheless, I am not afraid to speak what's true. Our great protectorate has lost its way. Years of comfort and plenty without stricter enforcement have softened us, made us weak, undisciplined. If only the sovereign heeded his consul's wisdom, he could restore the protectorate's honor, instead of shaming his forebears by leaving such a grave task to others like myself.
What you've done here is criminal. I'd know.
Perhaps by whatever awful passes for your laws, by protectorate standards, I've satisfied my mandate to protect this station from all threats, without and within.
It's as I feared. You really have gone beyond the reach of all reason and honor.
You're a puppet, Montilli. Doing someone else's dirty work. You know it too, don't you?
Enough. Silence your disparaging tongue. Better yet, I will do it myself.
Oh crap. I didn't know I was gonna keep getting attacked. Okay. Alright. He was easy. Now we're dealing with his subordinates. Are you kidding? You gotta be joking, kidding me. I'm gonna...
Let's finish then. Montelli's reign of terror has ended. If you'd have told me all those years ago that this is where my future would lead, standing over Montelli's corpse, I'm not sure I would have wished to survive that disaster. What's done is done. I only hope my superiors will understand my actions here today, and that the Vox will be strengthened under new leadership.
For the record, you're not half bad in a fight.
Please excuse me if I don't value that compliment while my friend's blood is still hot on my uniform. I suppose I should thank you for your assistance. But for both our sakes, I do hope we never meet again.
I can make that a guarantee there, Corbin, if you really want. Okay.
This is the control room. Bet you last month's earnings that DeVries left her mark here.
She has safe room everywhere. Advanced encryption key. Okay. Victor, I deserve respect. Augustine, if I'm to achieve our noble goal, I must commit every bit of concentration I can muster towards it without interruption. I am not your addle-padded lackey preparing to kill without a moment's hesitation. My work is the centerpiece of your violent goal. If something were to befall me or the others, I shudder to imagine what you would need to do or what would become of Arcadia. We've been assured that your preparations are essential as our own, but danger nips close to our heels here in the Golden Ridge. Okay, so Golden Ridge is probably where we're going. And
I don't know who you are or how you accessed my private terminal, but it won't do for prying eyes to have evidence of my activities. I've triggered the Vox Relay failsafe ejection routine. But worry not. After launching, the station will take several minutes to achieve its pre-programmed self-destruct altitude, so you'll have plenty of time to enjoy the ride before your death.
Oh, cool. I'm so excited.
We gotta do something. If the Vox crashes into Fairfield, it'll kill a whole lot of my people and innocent civilians. Use the control panel. Do the right thing. It's a relief to hear you say so. Go on then.
Yeah, we're sure on time. I got it. Don't worry.
No going back from here.
You don't even want to like help. Okay. Don't worry, I got this, Corbin. Corbin Dallas, my man. Inez did not join me. Oh, Paradise Island. Okay. It seems bad. What?
I begged you, Kamith. Now, everyone's. Yeah, suppose it's gonna.
I didn't know. Where was I supposed to? They told me to escape. I escaped. Okay, so what am I supposed to do?
We gotta do something. If the Vox it's a.
To this? Oh, okay. I didn't even see this. Okay. All right. So, destination to space requires the bypass shunt and hack. Apparently, Lucky allows it to go to space as well. Vox Relay will now launch into space, sparing all from harm. Yes.
Pretty sure that shaking's a bad sign.
Yeah, no, it's not good. Hey, Corbin? I hope he doesn't die. That's fine. Come on. Okay. We did it. Way to go, gang. G2G. So Is that it? Do I not get to do anything else here in Fairfield? Okay, I just want to see if they have like any comments.
Well, if it isn't the busiest mercenary this side of Tau Ceti. Protectorate's been awful quiet since you did your rooting about. Happy to trade words with you. Loose your words. I'm listening.
I mean, I don't have anything, but I'm glad to hear. And he just won't talk to me at all anymore. Okay, I mean, I guess that's it. All right, so before we end this first section, I'll do a lot of heavy editing on this. Let's take a look real fast at all the flaws that I have picked up within Paradise, Eden, whatever this is called. It is Eden, right? Paradise Island. So these are all the flaws I picked up within Paradise Island. So summary, here we go. So obviously I've got lucky, innovative, and dumb is definitely a flaw, but it's a fun flaw. So then I have consumerism, which does negative 15% vendor prices and negative 10 sales value to vendors. So I'm selling at a loss, but I'm also buying at a discount, which actually is not that bad. Overprepared means that I get plus 50% magazine size, but negative 40% damage for 8 seconds if I let my magazine go empty. Flawed means I have to take all the flaws that come my way. However, I get an extra perk point every 5 levels. It's pretty nice. Easily distracted. So I'm definitely, this is probably the worst. So when leveling up, you can only add skill points to your lowest non-zero skill or any skill you have no points in already. So let's say you focus on 3 skills. You've got engineering and lockpicking, both at 4, and you have speech at 1. Well, until you get speech all the way up to 4, you cannot put points into anything else unless it's a 0 or speech, which has a 1. So it has to have a 1 or less. It's really annoying. So I have 5 skills, and I'm going to have to spread my points across 5 skills. So that means I'm not gonna be able to max anything out. I'm gonna get to like 12, I think, for the most I can do. Then I picked the bad knees. Gives me 50% crouch speed, but crouching emits a 10-meter radius sound that hostiles can hear and investigate. Now, with that in mind, though, it seems like the cracking knees only happens when you crouch or come out of crouch. So I think we can bypass that. However, I don't have any stealth. Like, I'm not a sneaky dude. So if I go stealth, it's very much in the moment. I'm like, oh, I need to try to sneak here, and it's going to cause some issues. So we'll see how that works. Treacherous. So you're not made for fighting fairly. Your max health is reduced, but enemies lose track of you quicker. So negative 25% base health, plus 50% enemy awareness depletion rate, and plus 100% sneak attack damage. Gah! Gluttony. This one does plus 15% healing from food and drink, which is great. However, I'm at negative 10% combat moving speed, which is not great. And then finally, we got Kleptomania. This one's gonna suck when I get to the new area. I had already pretty much looted most of Fairfield and Westport by the time I got this, but essentially I will steal something randomly, and if it's not bolted down, I will potentially steal something just walking around inside of a store or inside of a house, and it could cause some shenanigans to happen. However, this does 100% vendor buying price for stolen items, so yay. We'll see how that works out. So that's what I've got so far. That is the first half of the game, and or first part of the game, first area of the game. So I'm curious to see what else we can pick up and how bad especially kleptomania makes playing in new areas. So we're going to be going to the next location now that we're done with Fairfield and Paradise Island. It's going to be interesting. So get ready. For now, though, I am done with this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.